What's going on, guys? It's been a minute since I recorded a YouTube video, and today it's on Monday and it's a bank holiday. So I decided let me just record a video for you guys so that I can drop you some gems. So if you're new to this channel, guys, I'm your boy Josh FX. So make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel. So what do I want to talk about today? So today I want to talk about the truth about backtesting that no trader out here talks about. The majority of traders they don't want to tell you because I realize that most traders who are trying to learn this forex trading usually don't have mentors. So you don't have anybody to tell you these things that I'm actually usually telling you in this video. So make sure you subscribe to my YouTube videos because I'm your realist man. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm going to tell you the truth. And I'm also, while telling you the truth, I usually accompany my own experiences because I cannot teach you something which I myself did not go through. So whatever I'm teaching you in these videos or whatever I'm telling you in these videos, I have gone through the exact same thing or the exact same experience. So there's nothing that I'm fabricating right here. I have the evidence, I have everything. So I usually tell you things that I have gone through. I don't tell you things that I've not yet gone through. So that's the what separates me from these traders and these other traders. You see. So today I want to talk about the truth about backtesting that nobody or no trader out here will tell you. And if you don't have a mentor, this video is very, very important in your growth as a trader. So we have two types of of testing in the market. We have the forward testing and the back testing. Forward testing is whereby you trade the current financial market, right? Like if today, if the markets were open and when I entered to trading view and when I trade right now, that's what we call forward testing. Yeah, like I'm trading the current market price, whatever the market is doing at this particular moment. That's what we call forward testing. Like you're trading the data that is appearing, like the data that is appearing at that particular moment. That is what we call forward testing. And then we have back testing. Backtesting is it's where you are able to access data, trading data for a long period of time. Like what happened like 3 months ago, you are able to access that data, you see, and you are able to trade that data within that given market. Let's say on January of 2026, you are able to go back to that market price action and you are able to trade that or to backtest your trading strategy. So backtesting is very helpful. It helps you to understand your own trading strategy. It enables you to able to understand how your trading strategy performs during different market conditions using past data because as you know, the past usually tends to predict the future. So if you master the past, maybe there's a high possibility of you able the future to be able to master the future because what the future does is just repetition of whatever happened in the past. You see, that's why even if you remember in school, we used to revise old past papers and you find that when you're given the real the real past paper now on that day, that particular day, you're given the real past paper and you find that there were some questions that you revised that were from the old past papers. So you see these things continue on repeating. The same case with market cycles and market conditions, so they tend to usually repeat on themselves. So whatever you traded and whatever happened, you're able to comprehend and have that mental structure for you to be able to be at par with the forward market conditions, with current market conditions. So the reason why I did this video is because there was this quote that I read on Twitter, on X of Twitter. There's someone who wrote these things. That's why you as a beginner trader, you need to be very careful with whatever you consume, mainly on the internet. Not every trader that whatever you read on the internet, you are supposed to follow it. That's why I meant it's that's why I meant very important. So let me read this for you. So the quote says this. It's not a quote, but it's a tweet. Imagine wasting your weekend by spending hours backtesting. Unless you are totally new to trading, it won't make a difference at all. No, I interpreted it wrong, but this guy is correct. Yeah, so I'm going to paste it right here. Imagine wasting your weekend spending hours backtesting, unless there's that point I didn't see this point. Unless you are totally new to trading, it won't make a difference. So this guy is correct. I thought this guy was saying wrong, but this guy is correct. Now that this does not mean that you should believe each and everything you see online. Whatever you see or whatever you consume is what you become, and whatever you become is it will determine whether you're going to make this journey of trading to become longer or shorter for you. So as I said, this quote is correct. Now that I'm reading it with you guys, that particular moment, maybe I was tired. It was in the evening, at night, at a particular night yesterday. So maybe I was tired, I didn't see it, but this guy is correct. Now I'm going to talk about why most traders usually go tell you to that backtesting does not usually work. If somebody tells you that backtesting does not work, is lying to you. Now it depends on the level that you are. Now this is where now it gets serious. It depends on the level that where you are as a trader. If you're a beginner trader or an intermediate trader, if you know you are a struggling trader, you have not been able to achieve the profitability or the consistency that you seek in the markets, then trust me, my friend, backtesting is very key. And backtesting should be one of your most important goals. I'll repeat this, it depends on the stages that where you are. If you are a beginner, you are a beginner trader, intermediate trader, or you have not yet, you are a struggling trader, you haven't mastered profitability, then backtesting is key. There is no way you're going to run away from backtesting, and there's no way you're going to be able to move from that from this first stage of the beginner stage to the intermediate stage to actually becoming a profitable trader without you backtesting. Backtesting is key. That's why I said, guys, I'm very unique. I usually use my own experiences to tell you the truth. So as you see, last year, that 2025, that's one of the time that I wanted to become profitable. It was the time that I locked in actually. So I realized that I had no mentor. And one of the worst things that most traders do when they want to come up in this trading industry is thinking that you can do it on your own. I'm not saying that you cannot do it on your own. You surely can do it on your own. But trust me, it takes another level of guts and persistence that most people don't have. Because you're walking into a field that you have no idea of. It's like you have been thrown in a forest. You have no compass, you have no direction, and you're trying to figure out your way. Like, can't you, before you guys start this thing, learn from my mistake? I usually tell you this, but you guys, I don't know. I don't. Maybe it's just the nature of human beings, how it is. Maybe ego, arrogance, thinking that, man, if I had the chance for me to go back in time, wallahi, I could have saved money to get myself a mentor. And only I could have done with this mentor is this guy to just teach me a working trading. I ensure that the trading studies that this guy is teaching me, it works. That's what I will only care of. Once he gives me the map, boom, the rest could have been easier. Like I could have saved myself years. What I'm trying to tell you guys that when you're trying to do it on your own, like you have been thrown in the forest right now, in the middle of the forest, trust me, it's going to take you years, whether you like it or not. And if you're not that serious person, and you don't have the passion, it's going to take you much longer time. That's why you find guys that are telling you they've been in the trading space for 6 years and they're not profitable. Like it's because they didn't want to shorten the learning curve. They just wanted to do things on their own way. You see, and they also avoided locking in. Like I'm giving you the learn from my mistake, guys. For real. There are so many trading guys out here who are the best guys here. Just find the guy that is profitable and has a working trading strategy. Boom. Once you already get in that trading strategy, he has already shortened the learning curve for you. You only have a few things for you to work on. That is psychology to fix it, boom, and you're already profitable. But most of you just want to be the hero of the story. Just want to go. Like the way I went through. And now, if I could tell my younger self, man, you save that money, get yourself a mentor. A mentor is going to save you a lot of time. So back now. So if you don't have a mentor and if you're trying to do this shit on your own, then man, backtesting is very, very important because it's like you have been thrown in the middle of the forest, you have no direction, you have no compass. So maybe you're trying to use YouTube. YouTube has so many much information. Every day somebody's teaching ICT, we have CRT, we have ICC, we have CMC, we have there is so many concepts, so many knowledge, and too much of knowledge usually tends to be poisonous. So you need to have one and pick one. And once you have done that, once you have picked a particular strategy and you don't have any mentor, there's no one to guide you, you don't have any compass, you don't know the direction. Backtesting now has to become your savior. Backtesting now has to become you. and I'm going to take you back to whatever happened in last year. To last year. Uh, Last year, as I told you guys, I didn't have any mentor, no one to guide me. So I knew I had to figure this shit out on my own, and I told myself that there's no way I'm going to give up. It's either do or die for me. So I told you I've repeated this thing a lot. How I used to spend 10 to 12 hours each single day for a whole 6 months straight without missing a day. And I'm going to repeat it. That's why I'm telling you guys, you can reduce this pain, you can reduce this duration by you getting yourself a mentor. By you getting yourself a mentor. I spend 12 to 12 hours. I'm going to ask yourself this question right now, you viewers that are watching me. Are you able and do you have the the what? How do we call this? Let me just say stamina. Do you have the stamina to be able to dedicate 12 hours of every single day? Like for maybe a 6 months or even a year, who cares? Are you able to do that? 99.9% of you guys who are viewers, you cannot do that. So I used to spend that. Now, these 12 to 12 hours, they are mainly for just me looking at the markets. Yeah, just me looking at the markets and trading the markets. That is the trading the current financial markets and that forward testing that is then I dedicate like between those 12 hours, then I dedicate like 2 hours back testing before I sleep. You see, then weekends, I had ensured that during the weekends it's totally shutting down. No going outside, not doing anything else. Just me and my laptop back testing the whole fucking day. Like let's say from morning to evening, Saturday and Sunday, back testing. That's it. That's what I'm telling you guys. If you don't have a mentor, then be ready to do it the hard way. And backtesting usually helps a lot. You're able to go to understand your trading strategy. You are going to understand it very well. You're going to understand because you're using old past data. You see, using old past data and able to understand, oh, if I could have entered here, I could have gotten my trading system shows my trading system right now it reverses at 1:2 or 1:3. Then it tells you that my TP should be at 1:3. So it helps you to identify areas where you can improve or able to. It also most importantly helps you to master your trading strategy because you as a beginner or intermediate or a guy who is struggling to acquire profitability, the first thing you need to do is master your trading strategy. Then it's going to be easier for you to master your trading psychology. Trust me, it took me 6 months for me to develop my own trading strategy and like 1 month or 2 months for me to master it. And then trading psychology took me only like 2 months or even less than 1 month because I had already built the right foundation. So the psychology part became so much faster. But most of you, your psychology is fucked up because you don't have a well detailed trading strategy. You don't know whatever you're doing. Today you're trading CMC, tomorrow you're trading ICC, tomorrow you're trading what do we call this? CMC, smart money concept. So you don't have a well cleared background. So you need to fix yourself this. And backtesting is very crucial. There is no way, and they are not going to run away from this. This is the blueprint that I'm giving you. Backtesting, you have to backtest whether you like it or not. If you don't have a mentor, if you don't have anybody who's coaching you, if you don't have anybody who are going to call, hey, I have this problem with this problem. Can you try to explain to me this and this? Then you have to spend and dedicate for months and months and months, whether you like it or not. But that's the price you have to pay. I'm telling you the truth. I did that. Okay. Then you have the advanced traders and the profitable traders. Now, in the second category, the advanced traders, once you are an advanced trader or a profitable trader, this is for you. Now, the story flips. Backtesting does not help you. Like, doesn't help you at all. What are you backtesting? Like right now, you want me to go back to the market right now and start backtesting. What am I backtesting? What is even the backtesting helping me? There's nothing because I already everything is in my it's in my trading system. You see, so there's nothing. I'm just wasting time. There's nothing that I'm doing. You see, what what business do I have with all data? Is it going to help me? It's nothing. You see, I have everything that I have. The only time where I'm going back to backtest is it's when I am trying to update my trading system or my trading strategy because as I know as I told you guys, we have market cycles. Market cycles tend to change. You see, whatever is functioning or whatever works today may not work tomorrow. You see, so the only time you as an advanced trader or a profitable trader You go back to backtesting is when you are going to update your trading system or a trading strategy. That's the only way. But once you become profitable, you realize that backtesting is very a wastage of time, and it's only for those who are. And most of my time should be spent on forward testing and not even back testing. See, so that's the blessings that comes with you being profitable and you being an advanced trader. Okay, and I can tell you that how do you access this back testing? So for this trading view, you can pay the subscription uh, for trading view there. Then you can be able to access back testing. They have so many different accounts on trading view, so you can pay on that. And if maybe you don't have the money for you to pay on trading view because also maybe didn't pay that subscription for you for trading, they used a free app. There's so many free apps, and I wish guys I could remember the app, but I'd forgotten the website in which I used to backtest on it, guys. I'm sorry for that, but there are so many apps. I usually tend to believe that whenever there's a will, if you want from the bottom of your heart to find these apps or to find this website where you can backtest for free, trust me, you're going to get it. You just have to have the will, and the way will appear. You just have to have this intention, and everything will just flip up like this. So there's so many apps. It's up to you. Now that's an assignment. That's an assignment I'm going to give you. Or so many websites. You just go and find apps or website where you can backtest for free, or where you're able to access that. And there's so many, and you're going to get it. So guys, that's what I wanted to talk about backtesting. And I hope if you're a trader and you have never heard about backtesting, this video is going to help you, it's going to enlighten you, and it's going to open eyes, yeah, for you. So guys, if you have found this video to be very educative, make sure you hit the subscription button. Please guys, make sure you hit the subscription button. It only takes you a few minutes of your time, guys. Don't be that. Uh, that's it, a subscription button so that we grow this channel and we continue dropping for you gems and gems and gems and well educated content. It's been your boy Josh FX. See you in the next great video.